Hi guys, my name is Rachel Wilson and I am doing Lab 1 kitchen conversions for my A-State Physical Science Lab Online course. So we're going to be doing about 3 problems today and they'll be relatively simple. I'm going to write everything out first on this blackboard for you, then I'm going to explain how I got there. So let's get started. Our first problem is going to be our first problem will be 100 grams of granulated sugar, granulated white sugar, and we need to turn that into cups. Because I don't know if y'all can read this. Let me see. Yep, so that's what we're doing. So, step number 1 is you need to figure out what you're converting, like how much is it? And according to my calculations, 1 cup for like sugar and other substances equals 198 grams. Now, because you are cooking, these are meant for like recipes and stuff. You need to make sure that you're exact, because not 1 cup will equal the same amount of grams for every single item, because you know, like density and mass and so on and so forth. So 1 cup equals 198 grams. So now that we figured out what we're trying to convert to, we need to go ahead and set up our equation. And our equation is 100 grams times 1 cup over 198 grams. Now, it's very important that you understand how and why that I'm doing this. So your units here need to cancel out. For example, you see how the G is on top, and in order to get the cup that we want, the G needs to be directly diagonal from it. So if it's one's on top, one's got to be a diagonal on bottom. And so you would just cross those out, and you'd be left with the unit that you want to get, which is cup. So then, also, I wanted to remind people who are just now watching that this little bar here, this middle bar, it's the same thing as multiply. So if you find another way to do this that is similar to this, it's just multiplying, I promise. So after that, we would take away the units for a brief moment, and you would do 100 over 198. Like so. And if I am correct, that gives me 1/2. It gives me 0.5, but you turn it into 1/2 because you're cooking. You're not going to think, oh, that's 0.5 of a cup. So we would have 1/2 a cup. Ooh, let me make that bigger. So our answer would be 1/2 a cup of granulated white sugar. So this down here would be our answer. But if you just want a little bit of clarification, the answer originally comes out like 0.5, but of course 0.5 equals 1/2.